Hi, welcome to Apex Tai Chi. This is Dr. Jiang. Today I want to talk about stability. There is a kind of stability that does not come from holding everything in place. It does not come from tightening the body, controlling every response, or trying to remain untouched by change. It is something quieter than that, a steadiness that can breathe, can move, and can remain open even as life continues to shift around us. In daily life, stability is often imagined as composure, the ability to keep going, remain reliable, and hold oneself together when things become uncertain. And life does ask this of us. There are responsibilities, relationships, decisions, pressures, and demands that rarely wait until readiness appears. So the body learns to manage, to continue, to appear calm even when something inside is far less calm than it seems. Over time, however, something subtle can happen. What begins as responsibility becomes holding. What begins as composure becomes contraction. What begins as strength becomes a body that no longer knows how to soften. The shoulders rise before they are noticed. The breath shortens. The jaw holds, the chest tightens. The mind stays slightly ahead of the present moment, as though preparing for what has not yet arrived. Because this kind of holding can still look functional from the outside, it is easily mistaken for steadiness. This is one of the confusions Tai Chi begins to reveal. Tai Chi does not ask the body to become stable by becoming rigid. It does not train stillness by locking the body into place and calling that balance. Instead, it introduces another kind of intelligence, a stability that is not fixed but organized, not tense but awake, not collapsed but soft enough to respond. Many people imagine steadiness as the absence of movement, a controlled posture, or a moment in which nothing changes. Tai Chi shows something else. It shows that steadiness can exist within movement. The deeper question is not whether change can be prevented, but whether connection can be maintained while change is taking place. Can the body remain whole as direction shifts? Can the breath remain present as movement begins? Can the mind stay clear without gripping? This is where Tai Chi becomes more than exercise. It becomes a way of studying how change is met. In movement, the body does not hide its habit. If force is relied upon, force appears. If tension is relied upon, tension appears. If control is imposed from the surface, the cost becomes visible. The movement may still happen, but it feels heavy, fragmented, or over-managed. Tai Chi teaches the difference between being held together and being truly supported. When the body is merely held together, it may seem stable for a while, but it has very little freedom. It cannot adapt easily. It meets uncertainty by closing down. But when the body is supported from within, something else becomes possible. The feet meet the ground, The breath returns. The spine rises without being dragged upward. The body moves without losing its center. This is the kind of stability Tai Chi cultivates. A quieter strength built through repetition, listening, and the continual return to the relationship between ground, breath, weight, attention, and movement. These are not only physical questions, they are life questions encountered through the body. Because the way the body moves often reflects the way life is being lived. This is why Tai Chi can feel quietly transformative. It gives the body a different experience. Standing without breathing, moving without rushing, turning without scattering, softening without collapsing, remaining open without becoming weak. Over time, this changes the meaning of steadiness. Real stability is more like a living root. It does not depend on resisting change, but on remaining connected while change occurs. It is the capacity to feel what is happening without being immediately broken apart by it. Life rarely waits until balance has been achieved. More often, it asks for balance while movement is already underway. This is where the wisdom of Tai Chi becomes deeply practical. It teaches that balance is not only something found after everything has settled. It can also be found in transition, in turning, in shifting, in the moment before certainty returns. And through this, something gradually becomes clear. Steadiness is not the absence of change. It is the capacity to remain whole within change. This is Dr. Jia from Apex Tai Chi. If you have any questions or you want to explore more about the Tai Chi and the Eastern wisdom, get in touch. My information is on the screen. Remain curious and be well.